Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well, and I want to welcome you to my February 2023 budget with me video. Today I'm going to be sharing my budget with you, all of my expenses, and all of the things that I have to pay for on a monthly and daily basis. I'm going to be looking over here because this is where I have my laptop set up, where I have my monthly budget template, and I'm also going to be sharing with you how you can get your own very easy, simple to use budget template as well, which is also free, by the way. We love free stuff around here. So because I'm interested in personal finance, I spend a lot of time browsing the internet and watching different budgeting YouTube videos. And what I find really interesting about these budgeting videos is that everybody has their own different way that they like to budget, their own way that works for them. For me, I like to keep budgeting as simple as possible. This is how I know that I'm gonna stick to it if I keep it nice and easy and simple. So all I did to get my budget template was go to canva.com, type in budget planner or budget template, and I got a bunch of results for free budget templates and planners. I am not a spreadsheet girl. I have no idea how to program spreadsheets, and they're kind of intimidating to me. So I like to use something very easy, and Canva is what works for me. So as I was starting my February budget, I went to Canva and I chose a template that I liked, one with a lot of different expense sections for my various expenses and categories. And then I just changed the color to fit myself and my own personality. As you probably guessed, I went with a pink theme. So at the top, I just put the month, and then I left the space for total income and other income blank. Because I am partially self-employed, my income varies quite a bit month to month. So I just wanted to leave that blank because I won't actually know how much I'm going to be paid for February until the very end of the month. I've shared in other videos more about my different income streams, but if you guys would like me to do an updated video all about the different ways I make money, I would be happy to do that. But for this video, we're just gonna skip that part and dive right into my different expenses and the different categories that I have. So starting out with category number 1, which is rent, and also the biggest line item in my budget. Every month we pay $1,260 to live in the apartment that we are currently in. And let me just say, this is so cheap compared to the other apartments that are available for rent in my city. So I live in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and we are currently in a housing crisis. Housing is so expensive where I live. There are a lot of people dealing with homelessness right now because of the cost of housing. So I just want to say how lucky and grateful I am to actually have an affordable apartment. Even though $1,200 is still quite a big expense, it's nothing compared to what some other people in my city are paying right now. So let me just tell you what $1,260 gets us every month. This apartment has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, an office. We also have 1 parking space, 1 garage, and we have access to a gym downstairs. I know, sometimes I just pinch myself when I think of all of the things that we have and how grateful we are for this space. Needless to say, we are going to be staying here as long as we can, at least until we buy a house of our own. Moving on to the next expense category, which is electricity. We pay electricity every second month, so we don't always have an electricity bill, but I always budget out around $150 for electricity per month. One of the things that I really like about being in this building is we can actually keep our heat relatively low throughout the winter months because we're kind of sandwiched in the middle of the building and there are a whole bunch of units around us, below us, and above us. I think we get a lot of heat from those units as well, so we don't really have to turn our heat on super high in the winter months. Category number 3 is our internet, which we pay a whopping $132 a month for. We're with Bella Lion and we pay for fiber op. It's like the highest speed that you can get. Because I upload videos on YouTube, I need a really fast, reliable internet. So I won't be switching anytime soon, but it does break my heart that I spend $132 a month on internet. That doesn't include cable or a home phone, nothing. Just internet. Next, we have our apartment insurance, which we get through RBC. That is $20 a month, and that is required for us to live in this building. I feel like the amount we pay in car insurance is gonna shock some of you because it definitely shocks me every time that bill comes out of my bank account. So we pay $324 for car insurance. Aaron and I both drive our own vehicles, and that is what we pay combined. So we did shop around. Yes, I did try and get this lowered, but a lot of places wouldn't even insure insure us, wouldn't even look at the possibility of giving us insurance because Aaron, a few years ago, had an at-fault accident and a traffic violation. Those two things do not go well together, and you will pay the price, which we are, with this $300 car insurance bill every month. I'm really hoping that our insurance will go down soon because it was so many years ago that accident and traffic violation happened, but we'll see. Next, we have our cell phone bill, which is $200 a month and $100 each. I should have said this before at the beginning of the video, but Aaron and I just have one bank account. All of our money goes into that bank account and we pay our bills together. If you're in a relationship but you keep your finances separate, let me know down below, because I found this was really hard to do. A few years ago when Aaron and I first moved in together, it was really hard to split things evenly just because I was the one that was running errands and doing the grocery shopping, and it was just really tedious always remembering to ask him for money or to ask him to pay me back. So it works a lot better for us to just have one account and to pay for everything together. Okay, moving right along, the next category that we have is Amazon, and we pay $20 a month for Amazon Prime. We really enjoy watching movies and TV shows in the evenings and on the weekends. That's something that we like to do together. So we pay for Amazon Prime, but we also pay for a couple different channels within Amazon, if that makes sense, because it's not like Netflix where you pay for Netflix and then you get access to everything. You have to subscribe to some different channels within Amazon Prime. So our bill for Amazon is $20 a month. Another thing that we pay for every month, or actually bi-weekly, is when this money comes out of our account, is our RRSP contributions. So this is a retirement account and the amount of money that we put away to save for retirement. So that is $160 a month for both of us. This gets split in half so that we each have some money going into each of our accounts. And I believe that is $80 every 2 weeks. We were putting money away into our TFSA, tax-free savings account, every 2 weeks as well, but we stopped that last summer when we were saving up for our wedding, but it is one of my 2023 financial goals to start that up again. So hopefully in future budgeting videos, you will see that as a line item as well. So the categories that I just went through are my fixed expenses. These are the things that I pay for every month that always have the same cost associated with them. So I always know exactly what I'm gonna have to pay in these categories, like rent, electricity, internet. They always stay the same. But moving on, we're gonna go to 3 other categories, which vary a little bit depending on the month, depending on what's going on in my life. So starting out, we have groceries. So I think I'm gonna put in $400 for the month for groceries. So this means we get around $100 a week to spend on groceries, on food, and this also includes personal care items and cleaning supplies. We live pretty simply, so we don't really purchase a whole lot of different like personal care items and cleaning supplies. So I do feel okay with lumping this into the groceries category. I'm giving myself $100 a week, but that doesn't mean that we will always spend $100. Sometimes this changes. We might go a tiny bit over, or we might be under, depending on what we're out of and what we need to buy. Another category we have is gas, and I think I'm gonna put $240 for the month. So this gives us $60 a week in gas. It's really nice because I work from home most of the time. I don't spend a lot of money in gas, and Aaron doesn't have a long commute to work either, so he also doesn't spend a lot of money in gas. Normally when we do fill up our gas tank, we only do $30 each at a time so that we never have to pay like $100 to fill up on gas. And this $30 usually gets us through the week. So if I say $30 each per week, which is $60 a week and then $240 a month, I think that makes sense for this gas category. Okay, so this next category is kind of an exciting one. It's a birthday category, and that is here because my 28th birthday is on Tuesday, February 7th. I can't believe I'm gonna be 28, 2 years from 30. A lot of people get scared and sad when it comes to aging, but honestly, I feel a little bit different about that this year. I was always sad about getting older as well, but as I've seen throughout the years, life just continues to get better as you get older. You make more money, you figure things out, you get more confident with age. So I'm no longer sad to turn 30. I think my 30s are gonna be really great. So for the birthday category, I'm gonna put in $100. And that is because Aaron and I are planning to go out to my favorite food spot, sushi. I love going out for all you can eat sushi. And because we've been doing a no spend month throughout the month of January, I haven't been able to eat out or eat any sushi in a very long time. So I'm really excited to do that for my birthday. It probably won't cost the full $100, but we might want to go out for a dessert after. I love going for ice cream, so we might want to do that. So I think $100 for my birthday is a good amount. So the one tiny downside of using a simple budget template on Canva, or even if you're just writing out your budget on a piece of paper, you don't have the luxury of an Excel spreadsheet adding everything up for you. So you do have to take just a couple minutes to add up all of your expenses and all of the different amounts that you have in the template. So I'm gonna do that now so that I can get a total amount of what I have to spend for the month of February. All right, so now that I've added up all of the expense categories for the month of February, we are gonna be paying $3,006 for the month. Now you may have noticed as I was going through my budget, I didn't include categories like eating out, new clothes, entertainment, anything like that. So last month I did do a no spend challenge where I didn't spend any extra money outside of our bills and things like rent and groceries. But to be honest, most of the time Aaron and I do low buy months anyway. We just don't spend a lot of extra money in these categories, and that's why I didn't include them. Every time we get paid, I usually leave $100 in the account so that we can spend money on things if they come up and if we want to do something. And we continually add a little bit of money to our account every time we get paid so that it does build up and we always have a little bit of money available for fun things. But it's not something that I ever budget out for, if that makes sense. With that being said, if you are new on your money saving journey and you find saving money hard and that you are tempted most times to go out and spend a lot of money, I would definitely budget out all of your different categories very strictly, like eating out, like buying new clothes. If you really like to buy alcohol or anything like that, make sure you budget it out if you do find it hard to save money, because this will definitely help set you on a good path and set some spending guidelines for yourself. I really enjoyed sitting down with you guys today and just sharing a little bit more about my life and the things that I have to pay for and some of my bills. I find it really interesting when I get to watch other YouTubers share this kind of stuff. So I really hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up because it really helps out me and the channel. And also hit the red subscribe button if you're new so that you can join our little YouTube family and see more. Down below in the description box, I have my Instagram, Etsy shop, Amazon storefront, all of that stuff. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.